So within a day, the 20 views, like the goal, immediately was defeated. So of course, we're going to do the Villains Battle Royale. Yes, the Villains Battle Royale. Oh, let me say something quickly. The Villains Battle Royale, of course. Only one villain can win. It's of course whoever wins will become the top villain. So there's 48 total villains. Of course, we can't fit every villain in all of Fiction, so of course these 48 killers will do. So the first district is Frieza, Cell, Kid Buu, and Bowser. Again, it doesn't really matter which district they are, just put them on random districts. I didn't really try to keep up any theme, but District 2 is Ganondorf, King K. Rool, Mardu, and Bill Cipher. Third one is Darth Vader, Palpatine, Sauron, and Predator. And of course, I just decided to try to exclude villains that became good guys later on. But yeah, Thanos, Loki, who became a good guy later, but again, Loki is such an iconic villain like Darth Vader, because Darth Vader redeemed himself at the end of Star Wars, but he still is considered a villain. Same thing with Loki, he redeemed himself in Infinity War, but he's still a villain. Mojo Jojo and Mysterio. District 5, you have Dr. Octopus, Killmonger, and of course, King Ghidorah and the Joker. District 6, you have the Xenomorphs Queen, Dr. Eggman, Dementio, and Doomfist. District 7, we have Orochimaru, Daedora, Voldemort, and Team Rocket. The reason why I chose the most evil, those Naruto killers, first of all, Kaguya is a horrible villain, Boruto sucks, and a lot of the good villains eventually became good guys at the end. So, yeah, like Itachi and Pain eventually became not evil at the end. Like actually if you ask past those arcs and the where everybody gets revived by Kabuto, they basically realize Orochimaru is kind of like the main villain besides Madara and Kaguya in the series. So of course he had to be in it, and he's not really a good guy. He's never the most he has ever been was an anti-hero at in the Naruto series at the end. But yep, next we have Doctor Evil. Even though he became good at the end, it's just fitting to put Doctor Evil in the list of villains. Ridley, Guriska from Alita, and Dr. Wily. And then District 9, we have Reaper, Jason Voorhees, Hannibal, Freddy Krueger. And then we have District 10, we have T-1000, GLaDOS, Handsome Jack, and Smith. District 11, we have Pennywise, Michael Myers, Sephiroth, and Porky Mints. And last but not least, you have Cellcon, Rex Rufus, Scowl, and Bobby Wutton. I'm going to see that I made any mistakes like last time, and then we'll start. So we are starting, and of course I didn't include Waluigi, but again, Waluigi has been so many times that he basically is gonna be left out for once. And of course, Waluigi will probably lose to a much more stronger villain. So, being rejected for the Hunger Games for like the third time is actually a blessing in disguise. So, Dr. Wily runs away, Loki runs away, typical Loki. Mojo Jojo grabs the spear, Thanos runs away from the cornucopia, probably buying his time, snaps half the people out of existence. Joker and Cell fight for a bag. Joker gives up on a seat, of course. You'll find a guy who just can destroy the entire solar system. Of course, the Joker's gonna lose. Bowser and Dementio, Bowser of course loses Dementio. That's actually canonically accurate. Jason Voorhees runs away. Dr. Evil runs away. Michael Myers runs away. But Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees, they already have chainsaws and knives. They don't really need any new weapons. Killmonger runs away. Yeah, a lot of these guys already have good weapons and stuff. But yep, Predator and Smith and Frieza get into fight, but Smith defeats both of them, which means that means Frieza and Predator have lost to Smith. I think Frieza he didn't understand that that he was in. He probably got sent to the Matrix, and Smith uses his stuff in the Matrix, and that's how Frieza lost. Doomfist, Data, and Sauron start fighting, but Data runs away as Doomfist kills Sauron. So I think probably what really happened was Doomfist attacked Data, but he jumped out of the way, and Sauron was actually behind him, and that's how Sauron died. Voldemort grabs a sword. Xenomorph Queen and Kid Buu fight for a bag, and of course Xenomorph Queen runs away. And Dr. Eggman breaks Sephiroth's nose for a basket of bread. Xenomorph Queen's going to be deadly later on because there'll be lots of Xenomorphs everywhere. I saw him here like a random event Corbin in the Xenomorph, but again, Yeah, they're going, but again, the Xenomorphs are going to not really be a threat to like the much stronger characters. But we have Dr. Eggman breaks Sephiroth's nose for a basket of bread. Handsome Zack runs away with a lighter and some rope. Freddy Krueger runs away. Growl snatches a pair of size. Porky Mince runs away. Pennywise runs away. Scowl, Grueska, Darth Vader, and a Routamaro Sawyer thing he had before running. That Team Rocket won to grab the team for bunch of knives. Doctor Octopus runs away. Reaper runs away. Bill Cipher, Palpatine runs away. Ridley grabs the sword. I don't know why you would need a sword with those gigantic claws and that tail. And the fact that he can just fly around. King K. Rool runs away. King Ghidorah runs away. Shao Kahn runs away. Ganondorf runs away. And Robbie Wilder takes a sickle. And T-1000 grabs the Sour Fishing Plate while Monsieur grabs Skitsy and Fishing Gear. Hannibal gathers as much food as possible. Rex Luthor finds a bag of explosives, and Mardo runs away from Cornucopia. And yeah, some of these villains are going in. If he let them have a lot of prep time, they'll probably win. So yeah, Freddy Krueger runs away from Mojo Jojo. That is surprising because Mojo Jojo is less scary than Freddy Krueger. And Rex Luthor sprains his ankle while running away from the cell. Joker constructs a sack. Gandalf overhears Bill Cipher and Thanos talking in the district. Killmonger receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Voldemort discovers a river. The Menseal and Sephiroth split up for resources. Dr. Octopus overhears Robbie Walton and Mysterio talking in the distance. Daedalus overhears Dr. Wily and Michael Myers talking in the distance. Dr. Evil's pickled by thorns. Bowser, Mardoa, Shao Kahn, Ridley, and King K. Rool hunt for other trees. King Ghidorah receives explosive. Loki and Xenomorph Queen split up for resources. Pokemon diverts Stratos' attention and runs away. That would be a pretty hard thing to do. But Handsome Zack is pickled by thorns. C-1000 seals a fist. Kid Boo tries to sleep for the entire days. Reaper questions his sanity. Overhears Scowl and Hannibal while talking in the distance. Scowl is probably talking about, we must overthrow Simba. And oh no, of course Darth Vader has the lightsaber. Of course Darth Vader would win in that battle. Palpatine and Jason Voorhees are hunting for other tributes. Pennywise picks flowers. Doomfist sprains his ankle while running away from Smith. Guriska picks flowers, and Team Rocket picks flowers. So yep, these are the first villains eliminated, and District 3 is already at a disadvantage that they already have 2 guys eliminated. So yep, I gotta read those images, but yep. Dr. Eggman, Sauron, Frieza, and Predator all gone. And yep, District 3 is already gone. Already halfway gone. It's just the Star Wars characters that are left on the team, so yep. That's really it. Lex Luthor cooks his food. Sephiroth thinks about home. T-1000, Smith, Gandalf, and Freddy Krueger found sleep in sifts. Bill Cipher screams for help. Michael Myers loses where he is, even though he has an advantage in the night. Oh, of course, Bill Dementio kills Handsome Zack, of course. Loki lets Scowl into his shelter. Daedalus destroys Kid Boo's surprise while he's asleep. Xenomorph and Cell run to each other but decide to choose for night because they're both bug people. They're both like bug people. Okay, they're both very similar. So, bug lizard people. Reaper, Pennywise, and Porky Mince sing songs to each other. Routamaro, Joker, and Bowser sweep in sifts. Palpatine lets Voldemort into a shelter, of course, the old beings that, are evil and they have magical powers. Grueska tends to Team Rocket's wounds. Oh god. Killmonger goes to sleep. Jason Voorhees strangles. Okay, how is that possible? It's a gigantic dragon, and then there's this guy. Probably always a sweep. But yeah, how did Jason Voorhees kill King Ghidorah? That is the real question we're asking. Growls receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Doomfist receives a hat from an unknown sponsor. Robbie Walter works in the night sky. Ridley tries to feed infection. King K. Rool starts a fire. Dr. Octopus begs Mojo Jojo to kill him, but he does not want to, keeping Dr. Octopus alive. Hannibal destroys Mysterious surprise or he's asleep. Dr. Evil quietly hums, and Darth Vader receives clean water, and Dr. Riley sets up camp for the night. So, yep. Mysterio discovers the cave. Pokebits thinks about home, even though he can't really die. Even though they say he dies, he just probably just gives up because he's like, he can't. I know. Unless, his in the game, his immortality has never been explained. So, if it's pure immortality, like he can regenerate if he gets like cut in half, or if it's like Master Rosie's type of immortality, if he can only die from unnatural causes. But considering that he survived that the planet exploding, but no, that was in the absolutely safe capsule he survived. Michael Myers goes hunting. Clarissa constructs a sack. Xenomorph Queen flames her ankle while running away from Dr. Wily. Well, of course, Dr. Wily probably got the ee-aw thing. Scowl constructs a sack. Growls collects food from the tree. Dr. Octopus breaks a wooden spear. Voldemort and T-1000 hunt for other tributes. Bill Cipher, Daedor. Oh, come on. You guys are the world raid the Joker of all guys. You know Joker? Stella and Darth Vader work together for the day. Jason Voorhees searches for a water source. Smith practices archery, even though he doesn't really need he has a gun. So Bowser diverts Shao Kahn's attention and runs away. When reconstructs the sack, Jojo discovers a river. Mardo makes a swing shot, and King K. Rool receives Queen Wally. Oh, come on. All of you are ganging up on Wally Wharton? All of you? It needed all four of you to take down one guy. Okay? Reaper discovers a river. Freddy Krueger tries to sweep through the night, and Palpatine takes her home. Sephiroth and Loki fight Ultimao and Pennywise. Ultimao and Pennywise survive. It seems that Loki can't trick you anymore. Thanos stalks Lex Luthor. That's probably one of the... But it's Marvel vs. DC, of course. Dr. Evil tends to Dementio's wounds, so of course. And there goes Handsome Jack, King Ghidorah, Wally Wharton, and Sephiroth and Loki. Yep. All these guys have been eliminated. Yep. I was actually planning to put Darkseid, but I said, I would put Wally Wharton instead, because of course we had to honor his amazing acting because he unfortunately died a few years ago in Lazy Town, the greatest anime of all time besides Shrek, of course. We have to give him, as if he's never been in any of these, I had to give him. And sadly, like in real life, Robbie Wharton is gone. Rip Robbie Wharton, you'll be forever remembered. Dr. Wily screams for help. Mardo receives explosives from an unknown sponsor. Doomfist destroys cells supplies. T-1000, Killmonger, and Ridley skillfully sing songs together. I wonder how horrible Ridley's songs sound. Drexler attends to his wound. Grueska exceeds explosives. Kid Buu and Zoka hold hands. It makes sense, they're both crazy. Shao Kahn receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Ultimao receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Probably one of his, many quote-unquote experiments. No, not a quote-unquote experiment. From his experiments. Voldemort lets King K. Rool into a shelter. Scowl and Dementio hold hands. Dr. Octopus stays awake all night. Freddy Krueger thinks about home. Ganondorf sees a fire but stays hidden. Velocipher and Darth Vader huddle for warmth. No! Pennywise is gone! Xenomorph Queen lets Growls into a shelter. Palpatine, Daedor, Bowser, and Porky-Man sleep in Siths. Thanos sleep in Mysterio, sleep in Siths. Dr. Evil is unable to convince Smith not to kill him, so there goes Dr. Evil. Hannibal, Michael Myers, and Mojo Jojo all sing songs to each other. Well, two are scary people, very scary people, and one of them is a very scary monkey, so... Yep, Jason Voorhees receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Wouldn't be surprised if it's relatives of his dead parents. Of his relatives. Yep. Killmonger receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Porky-Man makes a wooden spear, even though he just has a gigantic mech. Ganondorf makes a wooden spear. Voldemort picks flowers. Oh, there goes Doomfist. Velocipher stabs and spears Doomfist. There goes Doomfist. So receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. GLaDOS, T-1000, Dr. Wily, and Darth Vader and Grueska hunt for other reviews. Kid Buu chases Mardo. Freddy Krueger receives a hatchet. Oh god, no. Freddy Krueger has a hatchet and his claws. Oh god, that's gonna be very dangerous. Shao Kahn kills Palpatine with a hatchet. I saw you just saying kill him with his hammer. Okay. Yep. Hannibal chases Bowser. Mysterio camouflages himself in the bushes. Dementio was prickled by thorns while kicking berries. Scour sees medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Michael Myers begs Ridley to kill him. He luckily replies killing Michael Myers. Yeah, these are not heroes. These are villains, of course. Villains are going to do bad things. Thanos kills King K. Rool full of supplies. Of course, Thanos has snapped him out of existence. Lex Luthor, Reaper, Team Rocket, and Silver Queen, and Smith hunt for other tributes. Mojo Jojo chases Data, Dr. Octopus's trap kills Orochimaru, so Dr. Octopus has eliminated Orochimaru from the game. He can't come back anymore, and Jason Voorhees collects food from his friend Joker that accidentally detonates a landmine. Classic Joker. Yep. That accidentally detonated a landmine. The two zombie wolves in the area, so Mysterio, Cell, both survive. Gandalf is swept away. Team Rocket survives. Ridley and Salcon smash their heads together as two zombie wolves and they both die. Mojo Jojo, GLaDOS, Guriska, Smith, Xenomorph, Queen survives. Of course, the T1 follows and Darth Vader do the same thing. Darth Vader dies as well. Lex Luthor holds Reaper under the round of ground, so there goes there. Bowser dies as well. Hannibal survives. Dementia and Marvel, of course, kill each other as well. Thanos survives. Dr. Octopus is now gone as well. Freddy Krueger survives. Scowl is dead. Dr. Wily survives. Porky Mince and Voldemort. Yep, now Porky Mince is gone. Porky Mince obviously just didn't want to play the games anymore, so he just quit. He's actually not really dead because he's technically in a mech, so he can't really die. Or maybe his mech faulted and he actually died. Yeah, he probably actually died. Like, actually, he's not actually immortal. He's just faking being immortal. Bill Cipher fatally injures himself. Jason Voorhees survives. Data and Kid Buu is now dead as well. So there we go. Literally, almost everybody. So who is left? Who is left? So Cell, Thanos, Mojo Jojo, Killmonger, Xenomorph Queen, Data, Team Rocket, Guriska, Dr. Wily, Jason Voorhees, Hannibal, Freddy Krueger, GLaDOS, Smith, and Lex Luthor. Those are the only guys remaining. The 23 guys died in one day. That's literally half of everybody. More than half of the entire cast. Almost half of the entire cast. So Jason Voorhees and Guriska sweeping Sifs. Thanos poisons Dr. Wily's strength by mistakes it for his own and dies. Killmonger, Data, Cell, and Hannibal tell each other ghost stories. GLaDOS goes to sleep. Xenomorph Queen receives an explosive. Smith receives fast food. Lex Luthor tends to his wound. And Team Rocket lets Mysterio into his shelter. Freddy Krueger eliminates Mojo Jojo, throws a knife in Mojo Jojo's head. Probably in that giant thing on top of where his brain is, so he's probably gone for good. And yep, now at the feast, so Smith, Hannibal, and GLaDOS will not go to the feast, and yep, Lex Luthor takes a staff. And of course, Xenomorph Queen eliminates Jason Voorhees. Really, that's understandable. All you guys team up to get rid of Cell. And Guriska eliminates both of them, both Team Rocket. Both of them, I couldn't, Team Rocket is two people, so yep, they're gone. Both Jesse and James are gone. Yep, Team Rocket is now gone. And yep, it's day 4. Guriska, Smith, and Lex Luthor unsuccessfully ambush Killmonger, Dr. Wily, and Xenomorph, who killed him instead. GLaDOS swings for home as Mysterio goes hunting. Data and Freddy Krueger hunt for other TVs. Hannibal camouflages himself in the bushes. So, yep, there goes 8 more people. Thanos, Mojo Jojo, Jason Voorhees, Cell, Team Rocket, Guriska, Smith, and Lex Luthor. So, yep, there goes all of them. Xenomorph convinces Mysterio to snuggle with her. Data screams to help. Killmonger sets up camp for the night. Hannibal receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. GLaDOS tries to treat her infection. Freddy Krueger and Dr. Wily hold hands. Yep, that's what happens. Mysterio stalks Data and Xenomorph, Dr. Wily, and Hannibal. Hannibal, of course, eliminates both of them. Hannibal does betray Dr. Wily. Killmonger sprays his ink away from Freddy Krueger. GLaDOS eats toxic berries and dies. I didn't know what scenes could eat, but yep. There goes GLaDOS, Dr. Wily, and Xenomorph Queen. Now it's down to mostly horror villains and other villains that are still left. Hannibal, Mysterio, Sweeping Sifs, Killmonger, Quietly Holmes, Freddy Krueger thinks about winning, and of course he's gonna think about winning. That's all he probably thought about from the beginning. Data goes to sleep, so yep. Oh, there goes Mysterio and Killmonger, and Data got scared off by Hannibal. I can understand why Data would be scared of Hannibal Lecter. He's a very scary person. And there goes Mysterio and Killmonger. There goes Marvel. Cooks his food before 4. Yeah, nothing really happens. You know? Oh, now you're questioning your sanity? The whole entire movie series, you're really insane. But now you're finally after the Hunger Games. Hannibal Lecter finally questions his sanity. Finally questions, hey, maybe if I'm too insane? Of course, all the other insane people are gone already, like such as Kid Buu and, of course, Joker. But Some of them are still. One of the other ones are the other. Technically, most villains are actually really insane. But yep, they don't try to dispute a fist of a trident. Freddy Krueger receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor, and nobody died. Literally, nobody died. Oh, they don't. He couldn't make a fire. He couldn't make a fire. He can make explosives. Up, Data, of course. Data makes explosives. That's all Data does is make explosives, so that's not surprising. And Freddy Krueger falls into the pit and dies. That is one of the most boring ways to die. And there we go. Like the Ultra Hunger Games, a Naruto character wins again. What is the? That's a big coincidence. Another Naruto character wins again. You can see who got last place. The Predator. Yeah, these guys didn't even stand a chance. And then everybody just started dying and dying. And yep, everybody just started going away. And yep, it's just funny how a Naruto character wins again. So we have a Naruto villain winning, and Naruto himself in the other one. So yeah, we have all of these characters, and yep, nothing that good until Data eliminates, there. And yep, the guy who has the most kills, of course, the guy who with the world kill in his name is Freddy Krueger, Xenomorph and Dr. Wily. And yep, a lot of these guys only have one kill. But again, a lot of the eliminations or kills were actually from the Tsunami that has happened in the games. So yep, last place is Predator. Ironically, Predator, which is known for fighting guys in the forest in the first Predator movie, apparently is lower. And Frieza, one of the most powerful dragons. Yeah, some of the most famous villains have lost early, and yep, a few of the lesser known villains, of course, were much higher on the. Actually, most of these are more iconic villains, but yep, some of the lesser known villains survived. More of the iconic villains like Porky Mince surviving longer than Darth Vader, because the only people who know who Porky Mince is who played Earthbound or played Smash Bros. Brawl in the Subspace Emissary as well. And of course, Butterfree is not accessible outside of America, so yeah, most people know him only from Subspace Emissary. And District 3, of course, did the worst, which, yeah, District 3 did the worst, and of course, that was the team with the Star Wars character. They were at the bad disadvantage at the beginning of the game. And yep, and the ones that did the best was District 7, so yep. And yep, so if you really want to do this yourself, yes, you can do this yourself and see which villain wins in the comments. And yep, no one will probably do this, but I'm just saying, do it anyways. And that's basically it. Goodbye.